I have an interesting message for the Divine Feminine Collective, and I haven't used this deck in a long time, but I really am feeling guided to because I keep getting messages around like letting the collective know how protected you are, because I feel like, many of you may be there's times on your journey where you will feel the dark night of the soul creep in. And so I'm being pushed to create specific readings with specific titles. So you guys might see me changing them around a lot because I really want to capture what is in the video and get really, really specific for those of you who might be experiencing just certain moments of I want to say uncertainty. That's the word I want to use. Uncertainty, okay? When you feel uncertainty, okay? Like you don't know what's next. You don't know why this is happening. You don't know if you've made the right decisions. You don't know what the outcome is going to be. You're just in that place of feeling afraid, okay? I feel like this reading is coming to you, or it's found you. So that you can remember. Remember is the key word that I'm getting, okay? So I'm gonna just mainly use my intuition here. And this deck, it's a big deck, but I've actually just chosen the photos and the elements to help assist in this message, okay? So these are the cards that are coming out for whoever has found this, and you need to know that there's protection around you and that you're not alone, okay? Look at the lantern already coming out. Okay, so I feel like that is for when you are in the dark night, to remember that you're part of something so much bigger and that you were chosen for this. You were chosen for this experience, and you always carry a lantern with you in the form of spirit guides that are around you. I feel like they're the ones who have guided you towards this reading, or maybe have nudged you to even click on the title, or even to stay present with me throughout this message. You will gain clarity, and there will be light in the dark, and you're okay to move through the dark. Don't be afraid of the dark night of the soul, okay? Sit back and absorb it and let it pass is the best advice that I can give you. Do not let it make you feel afraid in any way to the point where you start feeling consumed. I'm getting keywords like lazy, feeling very exhausted, tired. We have house coming up, okay? And this might be a big indication of protecting your home. Now, protecting your home has a lot to do with cleanliness and decluttering, okay? Those are two important spiritual messages because things carry energy. And spiritual attacks, or the dark night of the soul, will make you feel like things are closing in on you. And the word lazy stands out because things will creep up on you, okay? So many of you will feel delays in the areas of your home. And why I feel like this is significant is because when you go through the dark night of the soul, or you experience levels of ascension, you tend to isolate more. So you tend to spend more time in your space, or more time alone, or in your home. So because you're mainly there, because a lot of you will start feeling really sensitive to energy as well, other people's energies, and situations can become very hostile, or you might find yourself in high conflict. Just odd situations start happening, so you're pushed to isolate more because you need to take control of the energy and know how to utilize it properly, okay? That's why many of you go into isolation. So what I'm being told is, don't be afraid of the ascension that's happening. Fight it with like common sense is what I'm getting, okay? So keep your home clean, keep your home organized. Don't let anything get in your way is what I'm getting, okay? Because many of you are getting ready to create big things. So the last step in these kind of spiritual attacks to really stop you from living your purpose is like disorganization, right? It's like everything to stand in the way of you setting up your home office or setting up your workspace and getting down to business, because a lot of you are destined to share things, okay? You're supposed to be writing, anything to do with the arts, I feel. Something about your home, okay? Basically, you're supposed to be using your home to live in and to work from, and it needs to be really organized and clean at all times. And if this is something that you've been struggling with, or it's something that's been piling up, it's a spiritual attack, basically. It's because they know that something big is coming for you where you're going to be comfortable. Okay, you're going to be comfortable in your own space, in your own home. This could also represent self. Okay, your own home, your own inner temple. So what you guys want to do is make sure that you are paying attention to things like eating, okay? You need energy, you need food, and I'm also hearing, I've been channeling this message quite a bit, but you need food that's alive, okay? Whatever that means to you. I don't know what that means to many of you, but you need food that's alive. It could come in the form of fruits and vegetables. Many of you might need to explore certain things like protein diets, or just making sure that you're getting enough and a variety of different nutrients and things like that, okay? Another thing is exercise, okay? You need to move your body, okay? A lot of the aches and pains that you're experiencing is also another form of attack to make you feel tired, so that you don't have the vitality, you lose sleep because you're in aches and pains tossing around in bed. That's another one too, is sleep, okay? Many of you may be struggling with that, feeling like you can't get to bed, you're staying up late, you're fascinated by certain, topics on social media or certain platforms, or just the whole idea of scrolling. Just doing that frequently is really, messing up your temple. Get organized in every single aspect of your life. DRINKS are not your friend, okay? That invites into your home just trouble, okay? Just trouble you don't want, okay? So stay clear-minded and keep your home organized and clean, okay? Everything, guys. I'm talking about vacuuming underneath the beds, getting rid of old clothes, declutter as much as you can, okay? You don't need things. You're going to start seeing that very, very clearly. Okay, you're going to want to keep your energy clear, because I feel like a lot of you, I've been talking about being more intentional, and that is what I feel like is happening for a lot of you, okay? Don't be afraid. You have a lot of protection around you, and whatever dark cloud that's lingering around you, get your umbrella out and be like, you know what, I'm just going to wait for the sun to come out again. I know how to keep busy, and I know how to gear up, okay? We also have the praying mantis here that's coming through as well. I did mention this, I think, in one of yesterday's readings, where I talked about jumping timelines. And what I mean by jumping timelines is it's more than manifesting, guys. It is like action, okay? It is action. It's having a thought, an instant thought, and then having the courage and resilience to take instant action that brings in those manifestations, okay? For me, the praying mantis represents stop thinking about things and start doing it, so that you could travel far distances. I feel like there's a lot to be done, but many of you may be held back in this energy of distraction. It's like you can't implement your ideas because everything gets in the way of you actually sitting down and doing the work. So take charge of the everything that gets in the way, like nobody's business. Okay, clean up your home. When you do your laundry and that shit comes out of the dryer, you fold that bitch up like nobody's business, okay? That is the distraction, okay? That is the distraction that is lingering around you, okay? Take charge. Okay, what I'm seeing is like, I don't know why I'm getting this, but you guys are like snipers, and I see you around your home and environment like a sniper. Anything that potentially stands in the way of you connecting with source and and connecting with the highest version of yourself to start living your highest potential timeline. I feel like many of you are sniping it out, or like you're really focused on that target. And if it stands in your way, if it irritates your spirit in any way, you're getting rid of it. Detachment is a big thing. Detachment from things, especially. Okay, so that is the energy of the praying mantis. I feel so much respect for this energy as well. You know, such wise little tidbits that it is delivering to us. Okay. And pay attention to like seeing this in your reality as well as a confirmation. You can even ask to see it if you need clarity about being on the right path at this time. Okay. We also have the glove, and for me, I don't know why I'm getting to say this, but I'm just going to spit it out as a side note. For a lot of you that are sharing messages and you're using your intuition, you're protected. Okay. A lot of you as well are healers. Okay. The glove represents for me protection, right? We want to protect our hands in some way. That's why we wear the glove. You know, maybe we want to protect our nails. Maybe we want to protect others from seeing our hands, right? I know for me, like one thing I don't do is like, or I shouldn't say I don't do. Sometimes I do it. Not a lot though. I would rather do my own nails because, guys, I cannot sit there for long and have people fiddle with my hands. It feels very strange to me. That might be the case for some of you as well, especially those of you who have a lot of healing abilities. Okay, pay attention to that, because this is what you need to know about the protection around you as well, and maybe why many of you could be experiencing the dark night of the soul. It is for clarity. You have the ability to heal yourself as well. Okay. But mainly I feel like there is some part of your journey that has a lot to do with you taking action in some way. You have certain gifts about you as well that you need protecting, or you need to be camouflaged or hidden in some way. Okay, so many of you start paying attention to just what's hidden in plain sight around you. And what I mean by hidden in plain sight is that you keep getting thoughts and messages about shit that you just need to do and get done, and it's not even really a big deal. It might be like decluttering, or, you know, taking your stuff down to like the donation bin, but instead it's like you're in like this mind F, you know what I mean? Like there goes my washer kind of spin drying. It's like that's how your mind might feel sometimes. It's like constantly moving or spinning. I'm also seeing with the glove, get a grip on things, because I see like as you put the glove on, maybe that's your cloak of protection. Is like many of you need to remember that like you need to stay pure and clean, and that includes like yourself, your environment, your space, the company you keep, because a lot of you are going through this process of slowly isolating, but you're not meant to suffer in this isolation is what I'm getting. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Like maybe this reading found you because, yeah, you might be bunkering down and you might be spending more time alone, but now is the perfect opportunity to make your space, your house, your safe haven. Okay? Let us get some cards on some clarity about what it is that's coming up for you. What lessons are you learning right now as you bunker down? What does this have to do with? Okay, so we have third eye clarity. Okay, this could be the clarity that you're getting, and maybe many of you may be feeling this intuitively as well, especially when I said that you need to get more organized in a lot of aspects of your life. A lot of you could be getting that message repetitively, but you're like, damn, like I can't seem to start, or I can't seem to just get going. Oh yeah, well, I'm pretty sure after I mentioned to you that there's some kind of energy around you that is purposely trying to inflict these types of energies to keep you stagnant. Each day counts, right? Because many of you might have this deception in your mind that's like, oh yeah, I can get it done. You know what? I'll get it done tomorrow. You know what? Okay, I'll just wait for, and then it never comes. The time never comes. Don't let that trick you. Okay? Do it now. Every single hour counts. I feel like Source is giving us every single opportunity to make every second count, Don't delay and don't procrastinate, because that is, it's that dark cloud. That is what that dark cloud is that is following you. Okay, so this reading is bringing to you clarity. You have light spirits coming to you to bring you clarity. Okay, watch Ghibli studio movies, guys. You'll see the little spirits and how helpful they are. I feel like that is the energy in these cards. Okay, we also have distance, remember, and awakening coming up. A lot of you are at a distance from somebody. I feel like they pushed you into this hermit mode. Okay, I'm getting for a lot of you with the twin flame journey. If you're wanting to know what to do in this separation, it's to get organized. Your spirit guides are trying to help you by guiding you maybe even towards this message. Okay, a lot of eyes are on you. I feel like somebody might have caused this distance and separation between you two, and I'm getting a lot of karmic energies that watch you. They don't want you and this divine counterpart coming together. Whoever you are listening and watching, they don't want you and your divine counterpart coming together, because they can sense that maybe there's clarity or awakening. So when you guys awaken, you operate at your highest vibration. I'm telling you guys, like, all bad habits that aim to try to control, they become a joke to you. You start walking in your own divinity. You become so resilient and so strong that you start seeing all of the distractions around you, and you become more intentional, right? For those of you who are on the twin flame journey, you're starting to see that. You're starting to see the advantages that you have. Raising your children wisely, loving on them hard, having some self-respect, saying no, having strong boundaries, not going along with the status quo, taking back control of your energy and time. A lot of you are starting to wake up and not even want to give your time away to certain jobs and stuff like that, because you're like, F you, this is my time. Time is precious. Mother Kali energy, right? She teaches us about time. She is the goddess of time and death. And that's why I was saying, don't let the energy of procrastination fool you and make you think that you can get it all done tomorrow. You're very powerful for whoever is listening. And it doesn't matter who's watching you. They know this too, or they're going to find out. They'll find out, bro. They're going to find out. Time and time again, each time people try to stomp on you, and I feel like try to keep you down, I feel like your spirit guides, they just laugh, because they're like, okay, let's huddle. Let's do a huddle. Let's bless the collective with this. So that way we send this message now to the enemy, ideally. You know, that dark cloud. Let's see what else you want to rain down and strike down. And we'll show you that the collective can get up each and every time. And it is frustrating to those energies around you. But you know what, guys? I feel like your guides are here. They're here through this reading. They are here using, the energy around to get this message to you, to let you know that you are cloaked, you're protected. You've been sent guidance, even though people want you to be affected by this cloud. Your umbrella. Your umbrella's good, bro. Okay? It does make me think of the Ghibli studio thing. I think it's a scene in Totoro, right? Where he pulls out the umbrella and starts walking with May. I feel like that's a scene. I could be wrong. But that might be significant, guys. Check it out. But I'm going to wrap up this message so it doesn't get too long. But for whoever it is for, you guys are cloaked. You're protected. Your delicate hands are protected. All right, I love you guys. Take it easy. And me and this bossy beeves, this saucy bossy beeves. We'll catch you guys in the next reading, okay? All right, love you guys. Bye.